House, what are you doing?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this
go
one
out there
were
and play,
played on
okay?
paper, it might get ugly. But you
No, go
never
play out
know
there.
what's going to happen.
Go play out there,
Welcome to beautiful Boone,
Please.
North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium,
Yes, go
home
play
of the
out
App
there.
State Mountaineers.
Yes,
As
go
we'll
play
see
out
a
there,
squad
Rob.
from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's
out there after my
playoff, the
game, okay?
Appalachian State Mountaineers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm
go
Reese
play out there,
Davis,
please.
joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage
I'm not
team
doing
maintains
anything
his
right.
discipline, not much doing on that
Mommy's
return.
running it, so take care of
Wildcats
that.
offense takes the field. Last time we saw these guys, it was
So
a
it is.
rather
Mommy and Daddy
forgettable
take turns
experience
because we
for
have to
this
fill her out.
quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David.
Love, I told you, go play out there, please. Okay, I'll go put it out there, okay? Go play out there. Here. All right, get your tablet. Come play out. It's storming.
They do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out and create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT.
That
Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, a little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
A first down run in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, App State.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
On the run from inside his own 5. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the...
Why is he starting? Why do they keep starting him? Stop starting him. He's good, but stop.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Powers through the defender. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got the back in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Snap it. Oh my gosh, my tight end.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Got it. 29 Philly, 2 Yankee blue.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Shields. And he's knocked down.
Nice throw, nice catch. You know, I like when you work that slot and you throw that slant to him. It's an easier throw than throwing to a guy way out wide. A lot of times I find that matchup I want in the slot and I go attack it.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, App State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarter.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Here's the handoff. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Wolf. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
That is not here.
Good job by the coverage
Yeah.
unit to stop the return man. Appalachian State regains possession and
Hold
the
on, go ask
Mountaineer
mommy.
offense headed to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this...
Oh, nice, buddy. Congrats.
Makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What, Alice?
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to... more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Big fullback's got it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Running the read option left to start the drive. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Creates a little room. There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown!
Impressive. This can't keep happening.
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? He scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Mountaineers. The defense defense takes matters into its own hands.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They'll run play action. Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops the throw. He'll take another shot here. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
To the air, it's Wolf. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you can tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going. Got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
He's got an open man. Breaks into the open.
Oh, we got it in. No, Al, we're not doing it. I can show you later. We can play later, okay?
receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The AT unit on the field.
Can you go ask Mommy? I can do it after this.
And the
It's just
extra
Mommy's
point
morning.
will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today.
Well, that's Mommy, love. It's
The
Mommy's
home
morning.
team is just destroying the competition today.
I'd be
and at
happy
this
to
rate,
help you, love.
I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team
Mommy's
has
turn.
done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 17 over Boise State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Fears the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rushes on him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Woo. Deep breath, right?
All right.
Where did your drumsticks go?
You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it. 1st down and more. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4 and the...
All right, let's take all of these guys out. This game, man.
This is threatening.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air, it's Cutler. Touchdown, App State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like...
You want me to sub this hurt guy for the other?
Even though they were able to get that win, I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Can't connect on his first throw.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Flips it out in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Here's the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What's wrong?
He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Huh?
Tight end now in motion.
Huh? What are you saying?
From the gun, running back on the move. Fights
Okay,
off
ask Mommy to help you, love.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Wildcats can play
Mommy
the
will help
second
you.
down a
She'll help you.
lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on.
Mommy will help you,
Hits it
love.
with a stiff arm. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
All right, go play that
That's
up
an
here.
amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double teaming them, sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away. And
He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Someone say run out.
The fake and a little shuffle. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
Kentucky, 0.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just complete and utter dominance in this one.